Well, Artworks likes to get people involved creatively, and we thought a Bradford People's Manifesto would be really appropriate for the centenary of the suffrage that we've been celebrating all year. So we've been inviting people to give us their thoughts and to express them as creatively as they feel comfortable with, on things from their own experience, maybe at school, from their local knowledge about what they think would make Bradford a better place, and their sense of, you know, the local is global, what they would wish to make the world a better place. So it's an enormous range of things, but we've kind of tried to create a sort of creative polling atmosphere. So looked over benignly with this real polling booth, and with our very own Bradford People's Manifesto Ballot Box, people can firstly make the bunting. So it's up on display throughout the tent. So everything that people have produced is surrounding us, and we're overwhelmed with it really. And then quite a lot of people have sort of transposed their ideas onto the giant actual manifesto, which is a sort of 10-foot long banner, which can be displayed. And then we also invite people to use a ballot paper to cast their vote in the ballot box as well.
Yeah, I think it's time we women go out there and look the world and have lots of opportunities to show the world what we are capable of, and say no to being at home and getting abused. And we need to be strong, get out there and show the world we can shine, we can do more than what people expect us to do, because we are fabulous. Yeah.
So I've drawn a no animal cruelty sign because every time I go down to the park, I always see people harassing ducks, and I just want them to stop, really.
I'm Connie's grandma, and I want to see more parks and green spaces, especially like this in the centre of Bradford, because Connie and I love coming to places like this, and we've got some lovely local parks that we want to keep green and tidy, so they're nice places for us to visit.
I put down teach children languages in school from a very young age. That it's a great skill and it's very, very useful. Because I think the UK in particular is very lacking in this aspect.
Give everyone access to libraries, and by access I mean not making them do 2 bus journeys to get to them. I'm meaning libraries that have been closed should be reopened. If necessary, get more mobile libraries out. Mobile libraries serve a purpose, especially in more rural or isolated communities. A world that feels the need to close down libraries is not a world that's encouraging anyone of any age.
I drew the football for girls because the boys, they used to say you can't play football because it's only for the boys, and you couldn't do it because you're a girl. I didn't care, I wasn't going to play it. Then the boys used to say, no, you can't, no. Then, like, I signed up for one day, and I actually got the hang of it, and my team won, so I really like it now.
So I have drawn, if I can remember, I've drawn end poverty, end food banks, with like no need for food banks. Mainly, I work at a mental health charity in Leeds, and a lot of service users use food banks, and it's just really heartbreaking, and I want it to stop, because yeah.
I think it's great. I mean, it's really diverse. There's been lots of different people that I've seen today. I've met a lot of my old friends as well. There's a lot going on, and it's great for the kids. They really enjoyed it. Getting involved in all the activities, and everyone's been very welcoming.
I think it's good, makes people think, and it's accessible to all ages. Children can join in and adults as well.
I like the different elements to it, and it's really stimulating and it's really inspiring to see what people have put. I really enjoy it.
Sana drew some very positive messages. I don't know exactly what they were, but I did see some of them, and I knew there was some that were saying be nice to other people.
Well, I made it so that you don't say anything to other people who don't look like you because you don't know who they really are. And I drew a rose inside a love heart, and I wrote around it, have a growth mindset, stay positive.
Bradford is full of rubbish, and I thought that to make the environment better we could stop littering, and if you see any rubbish on the floor, pick it up and throw it in a bin nearby because it looks horrible on the floor, and it's also harmful for animals.
As I say, acknowledging just our diversity here and how much we've got to give to each other and how much we can live in harmony. We don't need to be at war with each other at all.
Well, I've drawn pictures based on suffragettes a long time ago, and why I think everyone is equal in their own way, because it doesn't matter if you're different to anyone else, it's who you are.
I've done to do dancing at school because we don't really do dancing at school, and I really like dancing.
I've done about the bees because the bees are in danger of becoming extinct and we need them to help us keep us alive. So we need to go green to help them.
I've drawn things like music and baking and building and things like that, and I've put to respect all different types of intelligence. If a child chooses to take a vocational qualification, there's often kind of a, well, they're not clever enough to do a proper qualification. If they're doing building or metal work or things like that, and they're all, the person who could do the maths degree probably wouldn't know where to start and things like that. They're just different types of intelligence. They're not one's cleverer than the other, are they? Or people who are into the arts or things like that. They all have the same standing, not some are intelligence and others are. That's all you can do.
I think it's gone really well. We wanted something that people could just come in and engage with as part of their, family day out at Bradford Festival here. It's been stiflingly hot, but we've managed really well, and lots and lots and lots of people have participated, and we're really glad of that. As you can see, I know you've been looking at all the results. There's a huge variety, and yet some things just keep coming up again and again.